What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be installing new taillights on my Mark 6 GTI, so stay tuned. Alright, well I had a little bit of extra time. I just finished up my install on front mount intercooler. I did the ARM Motorsports front mount intercooler kit, and I did turbo inlet and outlet pipe, turbo muffler delete, and diverter valve install in my last video, so make sure you hit that link down below. I'll put a little link up here too also, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you haven't already, I don't know what you're doing, just subscribe. Anyways, let's go towards the back of the car. Actually, not towards it, but we're gonna go to the back of the car and check out the stock taillights, and then I'll show you the taillights that I ended up getting and what I'm installing. So here we go. These are my taillights now. I actually really like them. There's nothing wrong with them, but I just wanted to upgrade them a little bit, make them look a little bit cooler. So what I did was I went with the V-Land taillights from Amazon. They're cool, they're LED, and then they have the cool, I don't even know what you call it, but the blinker is super cool. You'll see at the end of this video. But let's go open up the box, check those out, and then I'll just get to it and start installing it. So here is how they show up. I took one out of the bag already, but they look pretty freaking sick. They're a little bit darker, which I kind of dig, and I think they're pretty simple to install. So there you go. These got the little I think these are like relay boxes to make them I don't exactly know what you're what I'm talking about as far as what it's called, what they do, but they kind of, I don't know, they go back and forth. Oh man, I feel stupid right now. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead, take the old ones out, put the new ones in. So here's a look of the stock taillights. Pretty generic. Okay, we'll start off easy. We're just going to remove this side, that side. Those two just pop right out really easy. But the more difficult part is doing the center part, because you have to remove all the plastic parts here and hopefully not break all the clips. And then we have to feed the wires through here. But should be pretty easy. I don't see it being too difficult. So let's go ahead, take these two off, and then put the two new ones on, and then we'll start doing the difficult part. These outer taillights are pretty simple. Basically, you just pull this carpet back, and then there's just this little clip here. It's a screw. You just unscrew that, and then this here, right here, is just your lights. Disconnect it like, it's hard to do one-handed, but just like that. And then you unscrew this, and then it'll pop right out. And you just pull this right out, and we'll do the same to the other side. Alright, there is a comparison between the new tail light, the old tail light right there. So now when you pull it out of the box, it's going to have this box connected to it. You just simply disconnect it, just like I did with this one. Disconnect it so that you can feed the wires through these holes to come out here to connect to everything. But pretty straightforward, pretty simple. So I'll go ahead and put these in now. Pretty excited. They look pretty sick. Easy part done. So they look pretty sick. Those plastic handle dealy boppers just suck balls. It was kind of hard. They felt like a little bit too short, so I kind of had to push this in with my hand super tight and then tighten it, and then I got it perfectly fine. But now we're gonna go ahead, run these wires up here, because these got to connect to the lights up here, and we'll start removing these plastics. It's all held in just with clips, except for there's a Torx screw here and here, and then we can just start popping the panel loose. Hopefully we don't break any of the clips, and then we'll be able to run the wires up through here and then through here. Same side, or same on the other side. So we'll go ahead and do that. So here's the back of the panel. These are the clips that you're up against. They're just metal and they stick in there, and then kind of at the top part of it, they've got these little clips here that kind of just stick into the other plastic piece. But you have these throughout the middle, and then I guess the best way to describe how to get this out is just freaking manhandle it, power it, start here, kind of pull on here, and then just gradually work your way here, and then go all the way around. And then this was the last spot that I had that was kind of a pain in the ass, and it was connected to this. But you can see here, it kind of loops itself into there, latches into there, and then it also latches here. So that's why it was connected to that. But other than that, I didn't break any clips, so I'm happy. And go ahead and take this piece off here, and then I think we'll be good to go. So the top part was pretty much the same clips, and that was actually way easier. It took me about, I don't know, 15 seconds to pop this thing off. It's kind of a little bit hesitating because you don't want to break it, but you kind of just have to yank on it and hope for the best. And I didn't break one single clip, so we're good there. Now I can start running the wires, put the center tail lights in, which it looks like they're just connected with 2 nuts here and then 1 plug here. Pull that plug out, and then we'll be able to replace that one super easy. Next, now we need to try and open this up so that we can run the wire up through here, and then up in here, so that we can keep it nice and watertight. So what I did was I just took a screwdriver, kind of went underneath the seal and popped this right here, and then we're going to take this off, and then there's a 10mm bolt here that we'll just remove right there, and then this will make it be able to come down. So one thing that was kind of difficult was trying to find from up here to get through here, because it's kind of difficult to get it up through the hole. So what I did was I just take this seal back like that, use this big screwdriver, kind of pried it a little bit, and then I was able to have, there's a little hole kind of in the back of this panel, and I fed it up through that hole, scooped it out, and now I'll run this all the way up like this, because I got the panel like that. So I'll just go right behind that panel, and then that will bring it all the way up here, and then that will go right into there. So now I have the wire all the way up here. Now I'm just going to use this little screwdriver to kind of pry that apart, and then these, I already pulled these off. This is just a grommet, and then I used a screwdriver and pushed on this little edge here, and it popped right out. So now that's the big hole that we're trying to get to. So we'll go up through here, through that hole, and then through here, into here, and then out through the top here, and then we'll have wires go to here.
One eternity later.
All right, the other pain in my butt was trying to get up through here with that plug on. So I ended up just cutting it off, and then I tied a knot around a zip tie, put the zip tie through there, tied the knot on there, and then just pulled it right through, and then it was able to come through. But that was kind of a pain in the ass to try and figure that out. So then the other piece that has the connector, I'm just going to go ahead, solder it back together, and I will be good to go. Just splice it back together, and shouldn't be any issues. But that was a pain in the butt.
Eventually.
All right, well, I got those wires ran. What a pain in my ass. Another pain in the ass was getting it through there, but I got through it. And now we're going to take out the taillights. There's 2 of these. I think they're number 8s or 8mm. Take those out, pull those out, put the new ones in, connect them up, put the plastic back, and we should be good to go.
A few moments later.
All right, we got these ones in. They're starting to look pretty sick. Now I just got to button up all the wiring, plug all the wiring in, get the boxes mounted. Probably just mount it over here if it reaches to the inside of there, on there and there. When I say boxes, these little, I think they're the relays for this to make them flash. But I'm going to go ahead and put that, I don't know if it's going to reach there, but I'm going to try and figure out somewhere to put it. I'll let you know where I put that. So this is what I ended up doing. I put the little box right up here, then I ran the wires through here, kind of get it out of the way. Then I bundled it up with some zip ties, and this side is ready to roll. Do the same to this side, and then I'll be able to put the things on, all the plastic parts, and we'll be able to test it out and see what it looks like. All right, well, all the wiring's done. Now I'm just going to plug the boxes into the left and the right tail lights. The boxes right here, and then we'll be all done, and we'll test them out. Are installed. Sick. I like how tinted they are. All right, so now I'm going to turn them on, and we'll see what they look like. With the headlights on. Right there. And right here is my favorite part. Those blinkers are so sick. Hell yeah. Success. Something cool I found out just now. When you unlock it, the lights do that, and then when you lock it, let's do that. All right, guys, hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully I helped you out in some way. If I did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe down below for other videos on Mark 6 GTIs and lots of other stuff I got going on. Anyways, I want to say thanks for watching, and peace out. Bye, guys.